Welcome back to another video. It is December 7th. It is 8:30 a.m. I'm gonna do a Sunday in my life for you guys. I just went to Equinox and I walked for 30 minutes and now I'm just waiting to head into my Pilates class in 30 minutes. Before I go to Pilates, I'm gonna write a grocery list on my phone because after my Pilates, I'm gonna go to the farmer's market. I like to go to the farmer's market on Sunday as much as I can. I don't go as much as I would like, but when I can and when I plan out my day well, I always like to make sure to go. So I'm gonna plan out my groceries and that will help me because after the farmer's market, I'm gonna go to Whole Foods so I can just get all my groceries done for the week. I leave to go out of town next Friday, so I'm just gonna get stuff for Monday through Thursday, which will be perfect because that's usually how long my groceries last anyway before I have to go and get some more. But yeah, I am just gonna sit and wait till my class starts and brainstorm some recipe ideas on my phone, kind of go through Pinterest. I'm such a creature of habit that I always end up making the same thing. Like here's my little Pinterest of food inspo. We'll see what sticks out to me. Happy Sunday. I'm excited to take you guys along with me on my day. Just gonna be prepping for the week. I have dinner with my dad later, getting some work done, the usual. Sorry if the angle changed. I just repositioned my camera. But using Pinterest for recipe inspo helps so much. I literally just figured out what I'm making for the week in like 2 minutes. I thought I would run through what I'm planning on making. So when I'm at the farmer's market in the grocery store, when I give you guys a haul after, you'll know why I got the things I did. So for breakfast, I'm gonna do my protein scramble bowl. I did yogurt bowls this week, so now I kind of want to switch it up and do something savory. So for that, I use egg whites, chicken sausage, cottage cheese, spinach. And then for lunches, I'm going to do a turkey teriyaki bowl. So I'm going to make bone broth, rice, ground turkey, zucchini, and then some teriyaki sauce. And then for dinner, I'm going to do an arugula salad with some pumpkin seeds, grilled chicken breast, avocado, and some shaved parm on top. That's gonna be my recipes for the week. Okay, I just got home. I feel like I've had a whole day already. I left my apartment at like 7:30 and it's noon. That calls for a coffee. As you guys saw, I just got a coffee at one of my favorite coffee shops. But before I make some lunch, I thought I would show you guys what I got at the farmer's market and Whole Foods. I try to get most of my produce at the farmer's market, which I got everything I needed except bell peppers, which I had to get at Whole Foods because they didn't have any at the farmer's market. First, I got some dates. I'm about to run out of mine, and I like to have these with some almond butter as a pre-workout snack. And then I got some baby spinach. I'm gonna saute this and put it in my breakfast bowl. I also got wild arugula. This will be for my dinner. I got a bunch of these yellow squash. These are my favorite squash. There's a farm that sells this at my farmer's market and I get it every time I go. They taste like butter. Like, I don't know how to describe the taste, but they're not like a regular yellow squash. They have this flavor to them that is so yummy. And then I just got regular zucchini. I love zucchini. And then I got 3 avocados, and I just got 2 sweet potato. Okay, next from Whole Foods, I got a new thing of 2% milk for my morning lattes, but this is my favorite milk brand, the Maple Hill, 100% grass-fed organic milk. So I got some of that. I got a restock of my egg whites for my protein scramble. I got some Parmesan and some low-fat cottage cheese. And then I got every color bell pepper. Bell peppers are super easy to cook. I got 2 bananas to have. I like to have half a banana in the morning before my coffee, just so I don't have coffee on an empty stomach, and this is really good for soothing your stomach. I got a Applegate chicken and apple sausage for my breakfast, a Kettle and Fire bone broth. This is the flavor lemongrass ginger, which is my favorite. I got some organic ground turkey, and then the last thing I got was some thin sliced organic chicken breast. So I'm gonna put all of this away, make some lunch, and clean up my apartment a little bit because it's a little bit of a mess. Like, my dishes need to be done. I need to shower and just get myself in order a little bit. It's a lot later. It's 5. I just got ready to go to dinner with my dad. We're going to an early dinner, which I love. I have just been doing a bunch of computer work. I thought I would actually sit down and chat with you guys about what I was just doing before I head out. I was just, like I said, on my computer getting prepared for the week, besides doing like schoolwork that I have due. So I finish this semester next week, so I just have some final presentations to get prepared for. I always like to spend my Sunday really planning out my week ahead. I plan out my workouts, the meetings I know I have, the deadlines I have for schoolwork, deadlines I create for myself for my business. So that way I have a general idea of how busy I'm gonna be that week, so I can include more personal things like appointments within those more free times of day. I am such a time blocker, and to some people that might seem crazy, like I could never live my life that way, but to me it makes me so much more intentional with my time and so much more productive. I have so many different things going on within my life. Like, I'm a grad student, a business owner. I'm starting an internship with a company, by the way, that I'm so excited for, which I'll share in another video. I have so many different things going on that if I'm not super intentional with how I spend my time and my brain power, then I'm not gonna get meaningful work done for each of those things. And obviously, like tomorrow, I have a general outline, but I'm gonna add things. I'm gonna take things out of my day. Maybe I'll have more free time than I actually anticipated, or maybe I'm gonna be super, super busy and I'll have to take some of those lower priority items out. That's like the main thing I wanted to say right now, is I always plan my weeks on my Sundays. But I thought I'd share my outfit. This top is from Reformation. These jeans are from Shop Alley Grace. They actually sent me these, which I have been wanting a pair of their denim for so long, but they're always sold out on Revolve, and I am obsessed. I always have to get my denim tailored, but these ones literally fit me perfectly. Highly recommend if you're looking for a really good quality, great fitting pair of jeans. This is their vintage classic straight leg style, I believe. And then I paired it with my Tony Bianco loafers, my Chanel, and then I'm probably gonna throw on a Jenny Kane sweater on top just because it is chilly at night. That's the fit. I'm so excited to eat. I'm going to one of my favorite restaurants, so